You know what these floors remind me of? The Shining.
Demon.
Oh,
Demon.
I know for a fact.
Whoa!
My name is Justin James. I am a documentary filmmaker and paranormal investigator. In this series, I decided to document my travels to the most haunted locations in America. Join me on my journey to gather evidence and prove whether or not these are just merely stories of legend, or are they truly stories of the haunted.
Yo, what's up? It's Justin. I'm not going to waste any of your time. I'm going to jump right into it. So a couple of years ago, back in 2021, my sister rented a room at a local hotel and casino, and she called me and she said, "Hey, what's happening in my room right now? There's just something not quite right about it. Something's not normal. Can you come check this out?" So what did I do? I grabbed my camera, I grabbed a couple of devices, and I went. And we actually ended up doing a 2-night investigation of the Silver Star Hotel and Casino in Choctaw, Mississippi, and the evidence that we captured is the best evidence I've ever captured in my entire career. If you don't know a whole lot about the Silver Star Hotel and Casino, here's a brief history of the location.
The Silver Star Hotel and Casino was built on ancient Choctaw tribal lands in 1995. This very sacred land may also be very, very cursed. The history of the Choctaw tribe is full of folklore, mythology, and legend, some of which is very, very dark. Native American tribal members who had passed away were buried on this sacred land. Some buried where this very building stands. Inside this building today, you will find greed, gambling, drug use, and alcoholism. Many shootings and deaths have occurred both inside and outside of this building. How does this energy on the surface influence the energy of the ancient tribal lands below? Let's just say they do not mix well.
This footage has never been shown before, so what I want to do is I want to take you back to that night and I want to show you the footage that we captured, because this evidence is some of the most credible evidence to document the existence of the paranormal that I have ever captured in my entire career, and I want to share that with you. So without any further ado, take a look at what happened at the Silver Star Hotel and Casino the night that we talked to demons.
What can I wait for?
Oh yeah. You know what these floors remind me of? The Shining. What'd you say, sir?
Yes, probably so.
Probably so. You think I care about the cameras? Oh, great. There's kids next door. Awesome. There's a look at the room, and yes, ignore all the stuff brought from the store. Gotta make it through the night somehow, right? We just now got to the room. This is the room we were telling you about in the history section. It's on the 5th floor, super long walk, all the way down these hallways to get to the elevators. But we finally made it, so now I guess the night begins. Unfortunately. Let's get to it. You were actually here last night. Did you experience anything kind of weird?
All the dinging, you know, when you open the door, it kept going off. Like, you could hear it really plain and clear, but I didn't ever hear no door slamming. It was all like, ding, ding,
So
ding,
no
ding.
doors were like opening, but it
Right,
sounded like they were
right.
Great.
Right.
So as I mentioned when we got here, there are some kids in the next room, so you may hear them. So don't freak out if you hear that. Kids, like I said. I have an app on my phone that actually acts as a spirit box. And if we catch anything on it, we'll put it on the screen, you guys will see it. So how this works is there's 4 sound banks, and everything's playing in reverse. So if you hear something forward, you know it's not coming from the sound bank.
And it's already started.
That's just the sound bank.
Bless you.
Say bless you? Is that what you said? Is there anyone in this room with us right now? Yep.
It surely is, yeah. Oh, shit. I know for a fact. What the f?
How many of you are in here? How many of you are there in here in this room with us right now? I don't know if that was some or 7. Are there any actual stories of the hauntings of this place being true? Is it all adults, or are there any children here?
Me? I said me.
I heard that, yeah. Is there a story you want anybody to hear about you?
Why they ain't gonna get it? Oh!
Literally what is it?
That's what it sounded like it said.
So you don't want to tell your story?
We didn't hear this live on camera, but you can clearly hear a child's voice say, "I want Lucy." This will be a very important piece of evidence in just a moment.
Something, wouldn't I know it, or something.
As you can see by our reaction, we couldn't quite make out the full sentence that the voice had said, but this is a critical piece of evidence because it is obviously a very intelligent voice speaking in a full, unbroken sentence. And you see what it says. If I was a good demon, wouldn't I know it? That will be very, very important when you hear what name is said in just mere moments.
So do you not want me to ask you guys any questions? Is it all right that I ask you this? Is there anything you want us to know? Your name is what? Can you tell us your name? Don't worry.
Why would a child's voice come through and tell us, don't worry?
Don't
What is it that we were supposed to be worried about? Well, when you hear the name in just a second, you'll understand why this child told us, don't worry.
Can you tell us your name? Lucy? Did you hear Lucy?
There you hear a male whisper come through and say the name Lucy. Now, why would a male voice in a similar tone as the voice heard before say that its name was Lucy? Unless, of course, we were talking to the devil himself, Lucifer. That would explain why a child told us, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't be scared of who you're talking to. Don't worry. It all makes sense now when you look at the playback.
A lot of it's just flipping through radio frequencies. So if you hear anything forward, you know. Interesting. You get it? You can use your own voice through this device as well, I should say. It lets you use your own voice. Alright, well, thank you so much for talking to us. We're going to close this out now. So if you have anything else you'd like to say it now. I see you.
I see you. I heard that too.
Do you know her name? Do you know her name?
It's very important to remember that not one time during this entire investigation have myself or my sister mentioned either one of our names, which makes this next response an incredible piece of evidence and just absolutely insane intelligence. Check it out.
Almost. Again.
That's your sister.
Whoa.
Not only was neither one of our names mentioned, but the association that we share of being brother and sister was never mentioned either. So not only does this voice know her name, but to know this specific fact,
That's your sister.
Whoa.
this right here is the single most credible piece of evidence I have ever captured in my entire career.
That's your sister.
Whoa. That's right, yes. Again,
That's crazy.
we're about to close this app out, so if there's anything you'd like to say, please say it now.
Said no. What?
Alright, well thank you for talking to us. We're going to close this app out now.
God,
Alright,
that was crazy.
so the portal app has now been closed.
That was crazy as hell. He
And,
said, that's your sister.
Plain as day. Plain as day. Again, in editing, if you had trouble hearing any of that, it will be on the screen for you. So, yeah, I think we now have proven that there's definitely something here. There's definitely something here. That is for sure. So my sister happens to have this room for one more night. And after reviewing the evidence of last night's spirit box session, I have one more experiment I want to try. So we will be returning again tonight. I have an app called Paralysis. It's supposed to operate.
ITC Legion Perilous loaded.
It's supposed to operate as a obulus, which means it's a word bank.
Okay.
And apparently spirits are supposed to be able to manipulate the word bank and pick certain words. I did a test out at the house, and it gave me no results. So we are powering up now.
Scanning.
Like I said, it didn't do anything at the house, so maybe to do something here.
Maybe. Hey, it's me again. Okay.
Yeah. Same people from last night, same room. See if this will generate anything at all. See if any words come through. Right now, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. That spirit box session we had last night was actually pretty active.
That was crazy.
So, hopefully we can get some words
You
generated.
think I need to turn the
English.
heat on?
3.
What was that?
3.
You think I need to turn the heat on?
Apparently on 3.
Huh.
3 what?
I heard that too. I was like, what did that say?
There's a door slamming outside. Says 3. 3 what? Maybe there's 3 beings here, possibly?
Oh God, maybe. Us two and then somebody else?
Possibly. Is that correct?
After getting the number 3, you clearly hear me state possibly 3 beings in the area. But then you hear Nancy say, or is it you, me, and someone else?
Us two and then somebody else?
Possibly.
That would be confirmed in just a moment.
Hello.
Demon.
Oh,
Demon.
I heard it.
Demon. That confirms what we heard
Yes.
last night.
It's talking to me and not to you.
That confirms what we heard last night, you remember?
Not only does the word demon come through,
Demon.
Oh,
Demon.
verifying that there is indeed one other spirit in the room with us at that time, that being a demon, but it also confirms what we heard the night before using the spirit box.
Demon.
oh.
Demon.
I'm asking you a question.
You need to treat that with
Hear
respect.
me.
Be very, very careful.
I'm just asking if it can hear me. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay.
It's not focusing.
Obviously, it ain't listening to me either.
It's not focusing.
Bang.
Oh,
Thank
thank what?
you for your response. Is that what you want? A thank you? Like I said, I ran this at
Or
the house and
do
got
I-
nothing.
Do you think I'm stupid? I'm probably
It said
stupid.
thank,
huh?
not think. Thank.
Thank is southern term for thank you.
It's not focusing. Which means there could be something in front of the camera, possibly.
Oh, Lord.
See, it'll focus on you, but not on screen. It might be because it's the screen. Is that what you want as a thank you?
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you for
sorry.
communicating with us.
Sorry.
Haze.
Ooh, what?
Haze.
Haze. Hey.
Talking about the camera being blurry.
Oh.
The haze. It was hazy.
Oh. Are you causing that?
It's crazy.
Are you causing the haze on the screen of the camera?
Float.
Oh, what?
Bloat.
Your shirt.
It said bloat, not float.
Oh.
Bloat.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Trouble. Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble or looking to cause trouble? Which one is it? I asked that respectfully. Are you looking to cause trouble or are you in trouble?
Bang.
Bank. Trouble. Bank.
Yeah,
Could
money
it be
problems.
talking about where you lost your money downstairs?
Probably.
Is that what you're saying? We lost some money downstairs? Tent. Tent. Why tent? What does that mean? I did that short film, Devil's Force, talking about the tent. Seat. Seat.
Have a seat, Justin.
You want me to sit down? Is that what it is? Or are you in the seat? Are you in the seat, or do you want me to take a seat? Would you like for me to sit down?
Reached.
Reached. Reached.
Maybe you reached the point. Sit down.
Is the point reached? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm gonna have a seat. Oh, that's the table. That's the table. Yeah, slide the table over here.
God, this is heavy.
Device.
Device.
Device. Yeah, are you using the device? Using the device to speak? You're trying to tell me that you're using the device to speak? That's what it's designed for.
Idle.
Idle.
Idle. I-D-L-E, like idle hands? Maybe lying in idle? Is there someone here that's in idle? Someone or something here that's an idol?
Banshee.
Oh.
Banshee.
Huh?
Banshee.
I thought it said my name.
Banshee.
Yet another intelligent response directly answering a question. I ask, is there something here in idle? And the Ovilus responds with banshee.
Banshee.
Oh.
And then a direction, the word up, as either floating above us in the room or in the room directly above us in the hotel.
Dude, my heart found it. I swear to God.
Banshee.
I thought it said my name.
Do you know what a banshee is? Up.
A banshee's the she devil.
The Wailing Witch.
Yeah, a she devil.
The banshee up.
Ain't that right? I don't know.
Does that mean like up above
Feel my
us?
heart, dude. I swear I thought it said my name.
Is it like up above us in the air or on the floor above us?
I don't know, but feel my heart. That scared me to death. This is
You
it.
know they said your name last night before we shut it off. They said here Nancy.
What?
Like
Yes,
here,
I
Nancy.
did. I did hear that. See all these damn red marks?
Wanted.
What?
Wanted.
Is that why I got these red marks?
Where did the marks on her come from? Do you know where her red marks came from?
It looked like bites or bumps or something. I don't know what they are. I just noticed them today.
Warm.
Warm.
I'm not warm, I'm freezing.
Is it warm in here?
That's fine, down here, the heat on, because I'm cold.
Alright, well I'm about to shut this device off.
No, no,
No?
that's crazy.
You want to keep it going?
I want to figure out what's going on.
Paul.
Paul.
Paul or Paul?
Paul.
Is your name Paul?
I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and we're going to shut this device off. So again, thank you for speaking with us.
Scanning stop.
Device has been cut off.
One of the things you'll often see me do, and I encourage a lot of people to do it, especially after an investigation that involves demonic activity, is I declare to the spirits and the energies in that area that they do not have permission to follow either one of us after our investigations. I think that's something that is very, very important to do, especially when you have dark energies in the area. Make sure that you tell those entities that they do not have permission to follow you or affect you in any way. That is very, very important for your safety as an investigator. So always, if you are going to investigate locations, make sure that you make that known.
One very important thing I want to make sure we do. You do not have permission to follow us. You must remain here. you must return to where you came from. If this is where you inhabit, you must remain here. You do not have permission to follow us or affect us in any kind of way. You must remain here.
There you have it. Concrete evidence of the paranormal. Undeniable proof that the paranormal exists. And I think it's safe to say that even after 3 years, the activity at this location and the energy felt at this location isn't slowing down anytime soon. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget, more investigations to come.